What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is another Christopher Ward. Big shout out to Alex. He's been constantly hooking me up with watches to review for you guys from Christopher Ward, and I'm very appreciative. And this is another one of those that I personally think is amazing, but I'd probably never buy. So very happy to be able to experience the watch, handle it, wear it, and share my thoughts with you guys. I've already worn it twice. I enjoyed wearing it, but it is very, very lightweight. And I'm kind of a weight snob on watches. I have that old school mentality that if a watch weighs a lot, it's made better, worth more. It's, I've slowly tried to get myself away from that because that's not the truth. Like, I really like titanium watches lately. Those are much lighter. And obviously, doesn't mean it's any less quality. So this is the Christopher Ward C63 Colchester, the lightest Christopher Ward watch ever made. So this whole case is injected carbon. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Their classic mold of the case. You can tell it's a Christopher Ward just from that case side there. At least I can. Then you've got a beautiful case back, all screwed down with actual screws. But you do have an exhibition to where you can see that rotor. And then you've got that big stamp right in the center, which reminds me of like an envelope. They mount the wax and stamp the envelope. That's what this reminds me of, being right in the center of the crystal like that. So you have an exhibition case back window, but you have that big old huge stamp in the center, and I'm sure that's a cut weight. So you still have the window where you can see the rotor, kind of, but then you've got this plastic there to really cut down on the weight instead of being all glass. So to add to the lightweight of the case, you also have a forged carbon chapter ring and dial, and you'll see you have like an exhibition in the center there, so you can actually see completely through. And I think that's why the glass is in the back. As you can see my finger right now, it's very, very slight, but you can see all the way through the watch. So that's another cool feature. And this watch is the lightest watch as far as, like, entry-level luxury I've touched. This is only 47 grams, including the strap. So that's with the strap, only 47 grams. And this is a tied strap. And this one is much more comfortable than the one I own for my C60 tied. This one, I actually wore it and I liked it. It didn't feel bad. And I love the burgundy that matches the burgundy second hand. And the hour markers are actually burgundy back there too, in that skeleton part. Really good looking. So brushed and polished hands and indexes filled with Super-LumiNova, grade X1 BL C1. And then you've got non-screw down flush crown. So something totally different. It is signed. So you see you have that signature there, the twin flag, but this is a push. So it pops right out. So you've got the date, and then you've got the second or the time setting feature, but you've got it flush when it's in. And this is a Sellita SW200. So you do have dates down here at the 6 o'clock. And then you have the 3 handset as well. And you still have that Swiss made text down at the 6 o'clock. 41 millimeter case diameter. 12.6 millimeters thick. 47.5 lug to lug, 22 millimeter lug width, 5 millimeter crown, which really is insignificant because it sticks in the way it does, 150 meters or 500 feet water resistance. So all around, just gorgeous. I really dig this thing. But it's very insignificant when it's on your wrist because it is so light. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's gorgeous. It's always such a big treat for me to be able to feature another Christopher Ward on the channel, because as you know, these watches are not inexpensive. You know, to some watch collectors, these might be very affordable. For somebody like myself, $1,000+ per watch is something that I rarely spend. That's over my price range. I'm more comfortable like 600 and under is where I feel most comfortable spending on a watch. So these are watches that I wouldn't be able to get my hands on otherwise. So very grateful. And there is that lume. Looks great. Very legible. And that's what really matters. So like I said, let me know what you guys think. Would you own one? I know a couple guys have mentioned that they want a Christopher Ward. They want to add one to their collection. Definitely worth it. Depending on what case size you like and what kind of materials you want. They have bronze, they have titanium, they have stainless steel, of course. Now they have this infused carbon. They have very many styles and features. C60 is my personal watch that I own 4 of, and it's just the one that I'm really attracted to. But that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to own others. I really want to get that C65 that the Dartmouth Series 2 that I featured. That's probably the next one I'm going to be after when it's time for me to purchase another Christopher Ward. But I keep on purchasing these below entry level watches lately, so the pocketbooks are tight. But anyways, enough about that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for photos and wrist shots. Much love. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.
Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the